What's up, guys? Hey, it's Alex. As you can tell, first of all, I just need to get this over with and talk about it. My plugs are out right now. My naked lobes. The point of these videos that I'm making today, I'm gonna start making them every Sunday. I'm gonna commit to and set an alarm on like 3 different things to make sure I do not forget. But I want to make I always tell people that they should always be massaging their lobes with oils and stuff because it keeps them healthy. And I always do, I just don't do it for very long. So I'm going to start making videos every Sunday to help me commit to doing it at least like 10 minutes straight. Because I only usually do it for like 1 or 2 minutes, but I want to do it for like a full 10 minutes. So I'm going to start making 10+ minute videos of me just massaging my lobes and awkwardly talking about things. So I got me some vitamin E oil, and I'm going to start massaging and start just talking. I haven't seen any YouTuber do this, and I like being fucking different, so, yeah, I guess that's just my way of kind of being different. Alright, well, what I want to talk to you guys about today is something that's been on my heart a lot lately, and that's been, just talking about music, because I make a lot of videos, and I always talk about my band and stuff, but I never really talk about, like, why my band and stuff is such a big part of my life. As you can see, the name of this video is Music Saves Lives. That's the name of this first entry. And, I guess I kind of share a personal story with you guys. About 2.5 years ago, well, backtrack a little bit, 5 years ago or so, coming up this November, my dad passed away. And it made things really hard for me and my mom, because I'm an only child, basically, and, she had her problems dealing with it, and then obviously I had my own problems dealing with it. But for a long time I was really alone. I had a lot of problems in elementary school, like making friends. I had really bad ADHD and really bad like anxiety problems, and I really couldn't find a cure for it for a long time. But the more that I got into music, I'd always listen to music and stuff to feel better, especially after my dad died. My dad was a really big person into music. And he basically taught me that music can help you get through a lot of things. But I stopped listening to music for a long time after he died because it made me sad. But I was getting to a point in my life, I think I was about 13, it was in 8th grade. I'd gotten out of my first really bad relationship, and you know, those hormones were pumping. You know, that's when suicidal thoughts started getting through my head. You know, and every teenager goes through it at some point or another, unless you're like really well protected by your family and friends. But a lot of teenagers go through it, and I know me along with a lot of people, music helped me through it. When I was 13, I was just getting out of that bad relationship, and my friend invited me to this show in a barn out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and I was like I had never really been to a concert, like a small concert that you didn't go to a coliseum for. The last concert I had gone to was with my dad when he was still alive, and so it was going to be my first concert in a while. But I ended up going out, and it was 2 metal bands. I had never even listened to metal before. Like, I knew nothing about the community with like people with stretched ears and like the whole skinny jean V-neck thing, the whole metalcore scene. I knew nothing about it. So I showed up, and it was really changing. I was like, I didn't even know these people existed. And then the music started, and it was this band called Through the Eyes of a Giant, who you may have heard of because I ended up later joining that band, and they're still one of my favorite bands to this day. But I saw them in this other band called The Glass Effect, and after that I got hooked on going to shows. And the second show I went to was at this place called the Coffee House. I actually met a girl whom I had a year-long relationship there. Well, not a year-long. It was like me and her were like very, very close for like almost 6 months or so, and then I ended up asking her out, and we dated for like 4 months. And then actually the girl I dated for nearly a whole year, I basically like fell in love with her at a concert. So it's weird how concerts can set up shit like that for you. But long story short, I guess I was really sad for a long time, but then music and meeting people in bands, it really helped me through it, and it introduced me to a whole type of music. You know, I listen to metal, and I don't really like listening to a lot of music with a lot of singing, and I think it's because, you know, people like to hide their problems, and they're very quiet about it. And I think like music with screaming, and it gives kids who are quiet and shy and very introverted a chance to show who they are and what they have on the inside, and it lets them scream out their feelings, you know, when they blast it in their headphones or when they're in their room cranking it, trying to drown out their problems, you know. I think that's what it is. And it's a beautiful thing. And the same thing with, like, pop punk and stuff. You know, it's very powerful music. And it gets through, it helps kids get through a lot of really tough stuff. Yeah, I'm going to start on my other lobe now, because I've been massaging the other one for a minute. But, I guess I joined my first band when I was barely 14, and it really helped a lot. Like, it got me through a lot of stuff because it was an ability to go out and, like, feel like I was important. And it's gotten to the point now that I've been in a band for a while that there are kids that look up to me, and I've had conversations with kids that I meet at shows who were going through the same stuff as me, and it gives me a chance to, like, give back. And I think it's beautiful, you know. It sucks that kids have to go through those types of things a lot, but at the same time, you know, it's cool that I'm in a position where I can go out and help kids and be able to talk to them. And I'm only 16 myself, you know. I don't know how many of you know how old I actually am. I'm fucking young as shit, but, you know, I feel like I've been through a lot, but it's a good thing now because I get to help other people, and I'm glad I make music that not only, like, helps kids branch out and, like, get their feelings out, but it also can, you know, it gives me an opportunity to help them. And, I mean, there's not much really more to it aside from that. With personal, you know, music, whenever I'd have problems or whenever I get pissed, you know, I just go outside and go for a walk, throw in my headphones and blast Masking Alexandria or Bringing the Horizon. You know, sometimes I'd walk and I'd cry and I'd fucking yell and scream, but at the end of the day, it was my venting, you know, it was my exit. And I know there's a lot of kids that are like that. And it's super cool, you know. I don't really think I made this video to talk about something like trying to prove a point. I just want to share with you that it's very common, I guess. It's a common theme I see in a lot of kids nowadays, that music is, it's less of a thing just to enjoy and more of an exit way. I mean, except, you know, popular music, not as much. Popular music is more to enjoy, obviously, because it's popular. But, I guess my music scene is a way for kids to, like, open up. And I know a lot of kids that were very shy before, and then now they're very, not extroverted, the opposite of introverted, whatever it is. You should comment below, whatever that word is, to help me figure that out. But, I don't really have much else to talk about. I've been really thinking about music a lot today, you know. I went to a Warped Tour yesterday, and I think that's probably a big reason why. If you went to Warped Tour, you're fucking awesome, because Warped Tour's shit. I think it's weird looking at this. It looks like someone else is massaging my earlobe for me because you can't see my arm. It's just like, who are you? But, yeah, if you watch these videos, if you happen to stumble upon it, if you're really bored by what I'm talking about and you think there may be something interesting in my life that I should talk about, please comment it, because I would love to hear what you guys would want me to talk about, because I have no clue. I sat here probably longer than 10 minutes, which I could have been spent massaging my ears. I spent it just trying to think about what I should do. I'm just going to do both earlobes at the same time, get an equal amount of rubbage on them. Yeah, my ears are at 3/4 completely healthy now. They stayed at it, and I'm really, really fucking stoked. I ordered my pair of 7/8 from King's Body Jewelry. As I talked about in my last video, I ordered them, and they're on their way soon. I can't wait to size up to those. Hopefully I can do it before the summer's over. I would love to be able to go into school. I really wanted to go into school. My plan was before my ears got hurt really bad a couple of months back, I really wanted to be at an inch before junior year started, you know. My last picture, my sophomore picture, I had a 6 gauge, you know, and that was a little bit of a difference. So imagine, you know, you compare your freshman picture where you don't have your ears pierced to your sophomore, where you have like really tiny ones, to your junior year when your ears are just like a whole inch, and then hopefully I'll be even bigger by senior year. My senior picture, I want to be at an 1.5 inches. That'd be really, really cool. But yeah, I'm about to hit 10 minutes, so that's about the end of this video. I'll be talking to you guys later, probably next Sunday, and unless I make another video before then. I'm waiting to get an acoustic guitar so I can make some videos of me singing for you guys and sound like shit. But aside from that, I love you guys. Thanks for viewing. Subscribe. Watch my other videos. Any questions about your stretching, message me on Facebook. I don't know. Let me know. Love you guys. Mwah. See ya.